You're listening to On the Mic with Jaclyn. Each episode, I'll be sitting down and talking with successful people who will share their personal and business life with us. I'm going past the Instagram squares and getting their real story. I'm your host, Jaclyn. So if you guys aren't familiar with them, they're sisters, and I know Maraiah's 20, and then Mia, you're 15. You guys started out as a mobile boutique, right?
Yeah.
So who came up with that concept?
She did. Yeah.
You came up with it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's cool, because I've seen one like that, but it's in LA. So
Yeah. We're the first one in Kern County.
That's sick.
Who came up with the name?
I did. It's, I've had it since senior year because I wanted to do a store before. I just never got to it or never actually took it serious. And I wanted it to be my initials. So,
Okay.
my initials.
Oh, that's dope. So, how old were you two when you started this?
I was 18.
And I was 13.
Mm-hmm.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
What question do you have for them?
Being so young, how did you get the money to start your own business?
Oh,
How?
I only started with 120. Well, I started it, and I only had $120.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was the first pieces you got?
Keychain for balls. For
Mhm.
keychains.
I love those.
That's so cute.
Okay, so going from career questions to personal questions real quick, so everyone has a better idea of who you guys are, since the whole podcast for me is just, it's being dedicated to people with strong following bases, because I think that your followers are interested in who you guys are past your Instagram squares, and that's really what I'm trying to do, is to make you guys more maybe like a real person to the people who follow you and they don't know you in real life, so they get your story. So I want to know, Mia, what high school did you go to? Or what high school do you go to?
I go to BHS.
No VHS?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I always wanted to go there. I went to Stockdale, but I like that high school. I went to BHS for summer school, and I was just like, this is the high school to be at.
I always wanted to go to BHS. I went to Highland, and
I
it
just
just seems so fun.
Yeah, I think that that high school, maybe not, I don't know how it is now, but I know when I was in school, they just had it was just everybody. It wasn't just a white school, or it wasn't just a Mexican school. You get a mix of everybody there. That's what I liked.
So, do you go to school right now, or are you solely dedicated to the business, the boutique right now?
Yeah, I just do the store.
Just the
No
store?
school. Yeah. Not yet. I kind of want to go back, but I don't want to leave the store since it just started. I don't want to leave it in someone else's hands right now.
Yeah.
So I'll probably go. I don't know. I haven't decided.
Is there anything you're interested in school?
No, I just want to go for business and accounting and stuff.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
My mom's an
Great.
accountant. She's been one forever. It's if you like numbers, then yeah, you do.
I don't.
You
Well,
do.
actually, I really like math, but it'll just help a lot.
I see. So, I bet, well, actually, I want to know, are you girls dating anyone?
No.
No.
No?
No.
Is it hard to date, though? Because you guys have your own business, you guys are young, so you have to expect that somebody has to be, on your level. How do you expect that from somebody who's, at 15? I'm
Yeah.
what 15-year-old's going to have their own business, or, you guys have your own stuff going on, so, or how high are your standards?
Man.
She doesn't really look.
I don't really care to look for a
Yeah, she
boyfriend.
doesn't.
Really? Is there a type you guys are into? Do they have to have good style since you guys are into fashion?
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Pretty
course.
clean.
Hygiene, yeah.
What about you? Are you that, super picky?
I don't know. I don't really think I don't know my type.
Yeah, she's
yet.
picky.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I wouldn't know what to do. Have my own business, but I'm only 20, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, because nobody at 20. I don't know any guys at 20 who have it together. None. Not even at 25, they don't have it together. Yeah. So I'm gosh. So pretty much I ask all that because this is going to lead me to my first game of the night, and it's called Hot or Not, and I'm hoping you guys know these people's names, and if not, then I'll just look it up on my phone, and then you guys can tell me. So I'll be showing you guys 5 different famous guys, and well, and for each one, if you're interested, you're gonna say Zabby. And if you're not, and if you're not interested, you're just gonna say swipe left. So
Wait, what?
Swipe left.
swipe
like
left.
Tinder.
Like, yeah, no.
Oh.
Yeah. So okay. Liam Hemsworth.
Swipe left.
Swipe left.
Oh my god, he was my top pick! I'm shocked!
The pictures I picked were supposed to be funny. They're just supposed to be funny. Like
That's like my
I don't know.
husband, right?
Yes. Okay, what about
Swipe
Swipe
left.
left.
Travis Scott.
Adam Levine?
You guys
Swipe
are
left.
old.
She said they're old.
Swipe left.
Yeah, swipe left.
Okay, so just so they know, Kanye West is your
Kanye West.
and 69.
She said 69. There's
No, that's still
69.
swipe left. but,
Horrible.
like,
They're all
I
ugly.
just love him.
What?
I like him.
You like his music?
My
mom
Or he's just funny.
I
He's
just
really
think he's so funny. He's such an entertainer.
Yeah.
I keep up with him a lot.
He is.
My
so
mom got
shocked.
me into him.
I was gonna say, I'm so shocked. I was like, dang, they're gonna say Liam Hemsworth for sure.
I knew we should pick younger guys,
I
like
know.
Justin Bieber and stuff. I'm like, come on,
Like, Justin Bieber's a mess though right
Yeah.
now.
Liam
She used to have the hugest, like,
Oh my god.
hugest obsession with Justin Bieber. She had like 4 Justin Bieber dolls. They surprised her and took her to a Justin Bieber concert, and she was like having a panic attack. It was crazy.
I met him at the airport. I met him at the airport, but he
He's like 15.
and he like
come over days.
he like blew a kiss like at my mom. My mom was like, this, oh god! I was like, Mom, get it together. I had to like get her together. Not really, I guess me or, but it was so long ago. It was like his first album.
Everybody always runs into famous people, and I never have.
Yeah, that was my only
Yeah,
person.
same.
Like, it's surreal. You act like
I only
act
ran
like a
into
fool.
Lil Yachty, and that's like the only famous person
Oh, that-
recently. It was.
I was gonna
It
say-
wasn't that exciting. I didn't even. Wasn't that excited.
I wouldn't know him in person. I don't think. Oh, he's on with red hair.
The one that ran?
The one that at the. Okay, yeah, never mind. I know who that is.
Oh, I met YG in person too.
Oh, we met YG.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I just wasn't impressed. He was really rude to me, so I was like,
Really?
yeah, it was when he came out with that song a long time ago, Toot It and Boot It or whatever. He came here for he came here for like a local like concert, and then he told people like I assume that he thought was hot from the audience to go backstage, and it was one of my friends. And because she had a bra on, and then we like went back there, and he was so mean to me. He was like, "You have to go. I invited your friend only," and I was like, "Oh
No,
my gosh, okay."
We met him at a festival. Like he was walking off of the stage at Day and Night actually, and
How
like
fun.
we were right by it. So like he was like talking to everybody, trying to give everybody drinks and stuff. He didn't see me.
Oh my god!
How did
I
this
don't know
Day
what
and Night?
happened. He was really young then.
We went to the first Day and Night.
Yeah.
So, like the first one ever, and it was my first festival. It was right after senior year. So
That'd
it
be
was
sick.
It was glad.
Mhm.
Oh man. Okay, so you're a YouTuber, Mia, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of videos do you do?
I do like interviews at school or like vlogs. I don't know.
That's cool.
Different.
Kind of everything.
Yeah.
She's everywhere.
Just showing like your everyday life. It's not really like okay.
That's awesome.
That's cool. I think it's hard with YouTube. Like people think it's just like easy to upload stuff, but I don't know.
It's a lot of editing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's hard. Like it's like not just something you just like throw on there. You put like work into it. So
It's time consuming, which is yeah.
what are you guys doing when you're not working?
Oh my gosh. What am I? What do I do?
I don't really have a social life. Like, no. I never have been like the type to like go out and stuff. So it's like
Sundays are like
Just
my
home.
only time.
I'm always with her and my mom, literally all the time.
Is that your guys' only day off? Is on Sunday?
Monday, well, kind of Monday, some Mondays.
Mm.
Are you involved in any sports or clubs, or do you attend any games, or are you like too busy?
I'm in cheer.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Cheer. That's
So is she has a little sister, and then she's in cheer too for West.
Yeah, she's also obsessed with Justin Bieber.
Yeah, super obsessed. How do you manage Mia and you too, but especially because you're in high school? So how do you manage like being a business owner and then being in
Well,
school?
I'm always there like after school, and then after work I go to cheer practice. So I don't know. It's mostly she helps a lot because she's
Yeah,
always there.
because she's at school by 7, gets out at 2:30. Like at 2:45, she'll go to the store. She's there until 6, and then right after that, she goes to cheer and gets off at like 8:30. So she's gone most of the day.
I just see all this dedication because I'm like, I don't even know what I was doing. Like,
Yeah.
all I know, I was sneaking out of windows, but other than that, like, that was it. That's all I was doing. I didn't care about anything else. But that's awesome. Okay, how much are you guys working a week each? Like, if you guys, like, are you working, well, you have Mondays off, you said? And Sundays?
We have some Mondays off, and then Sundays off. Honestly, we don't work like all the time. But when we're at home, my mom would literally be like, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, you need to do that. So, yeah, she keeps us busy.
How many employees do you guys have? Or
None.
none?
Uh-uh.
Oh my gosh.
They're busy.
Yeah.
That's
It's-
insane.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Okay. You want to do the next game?
Yeah,
We have a game
so
coming up.
this is going to lead us into the second game called Reality TV Junkie. And before we started filming, we already got the answers from Mia. And so I'll be giving you a choice between two popular shows. It's an either-or game, and you have to decide which one your sister would prefer. If you can get at least 4 right, you win the game. Okay? So the first batch, Teen Mom or Young and Pregnant?
You did not do. Did you do the opposite so I wouldn't guess it? Because I think it's Teen Mom.
Just go.
Okay, Jersey Shore or Floribama?
Jersey Shore.
Okay. Love and Hip Hop New York or Hollywood?
Neither, because I don't think she's ever watched any of them, but we're gonna go with Hollywood.
Okay. Shaws of Sunset or Vanderpump Rules? You're like, I don't even know.
She's never watched this, so I've never watched it.
Okay. Kardashians or Real Housewives?
Kardashians.
American Idol or The Voice?
She doesn't watch either of those.
Either one. If there was, had to pick.
Probably, I want to say, you're fake. I think you did it wrong on purpose. I'm gonna go with The Voice.
Okay, well, you won. I mean,
She did. She got 4 right. At least?
yeah, you got, well, she did say The Voice, and she said Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. She didn't know what Shaws of Sunset or Vanderpump are, and
I don't know what that was either.
I mean, you guys have no clue. Like, I am so dedicated to watching the shows because I get all my inspiration, and then I want to work under Andy Cohen. He's like the whole mastermind behind Bravo, and I'm just obsessed. Like, I'm super
I know. I watched
obsessed.
all your podcasts.
Thanks.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, I think honestly, like, the first one was really hard to do because I was nervous. I didn't know like what I was getting myself into. The second one was the most fun because, I mean, because she was just like laughing with me, and I don't know.
The third one was really
She
fun,
made me
too.
feel comfortable, even though I was really nervous with her too. And I don't know her really at all. So, and then I had people saying, "You guys seemed like you guys were friends," and
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't really know.
I didn't know like any of the girls, but they were actually like, each of them had like their own surprises. Like for Cleo, like she was vegan and she was like this
She's
badass fighter, and it was
Her
just-
hands are registered, and like she hit somebody, like she going to jail, like we didn't know
Yeah.
any of these things, and it's just like you would not expect that from just anybody. And I feel so thankful, like, especially you girls, and then just anybody who comes to sit with me. It's like humble because I've reached out to people and they just ignore me, but I'm just like, well,
That's how we started.
It's
Because we started
hard.
out with pop-up.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so we would just like, we had like 2 tables and a rack of clothes. And we'd contact so many people like, hey, can we have a pop-up here? Can we have a pop-up there? And like,
No.
a lot of them would be like, oh, no. And then once we got the truck, a lot of them ended up contacting us to like do pop-ups and lunches and stuff. So it's like,
You're like, see, now that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna be consistent, and then hopefully, eventually, it won't be as hard to contact. But now, like I said, I'm booked out for 4 weeks now. So
dang.
yeah, I feel good. I feel confident about this now. Just getting used to being visual. Okay, so we completed 2 of the games, and pretty much just going into like business, like learning a little bit more about what you guys are doing. How would you guys describe the style of the boutique?
very boho. I think.
That
Boho
Why have I
and
not
kind
stepped foot in there?
it's not like Fashion Nova, like streetwear. It's not none of that. She likes that, so we try to like get some stuff, you know. But it's because that's like the young generation likes that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm so
Yeah,
old.
is it just because I went? Okay, I
Right.
didn't know. I was like, am I gonna go in there and just see crop tops? Because I'm not gonna be in a crop top. I have a 3-year-old. I feel like my body doesn't like look to where like I'm not comfortable wearing crop tops. So I mean, that's why I was like, am I gonna walk in there and it's just gonna be crop tops? But
No,
so cute.
we try to get a lot. It's just really hard because there's things we see like that other stores have and stuff, and we can like go and get that, or you know, but we like focus all on like the material of things and like stuff like that. So we're really picky, really picky.
Yeah.
So when we get inventory, it takes us like a whole day to figure it out because we're really picky, and it's me picking, her picking, and my mom picking. So we all try to agree on things.
so all your opinions are going on to like what you guys each piece.
Sometimes, because sometimes they don't agree. I just do it anyways, or they'll just do it anyways if I don't agree. But yeah.
Nice.
What kind of sizes do you guys carry right now?
Like just small, medium, large. We did have a couple plus size items. Our store's really small, so we don't have a big like, I don't know, because we didn't plan on opening a store. We just got offered the spot, and it was like, oh okay, why not? But
That's awesome.
we didn't plan on it, so it's kind of like, we literally got the store ready. We had kind of a month to do all the work to it, and then we had so our grand opening was on a Saturday. They didn't finish the work on it until that Friday. So we stood up all night and then slept for like 2 hours, and me and my mom went and finished the store before the grand opening. And we didn't even finish before the grand opening, maybe like a minute before. That's when like everything was kind of set up. So, yeah.
Pressure. I could just like feel that right now. I'm like, that's me. Like, I'm like always like trying to do something. Like, I feel like to the minute of right now before you guys came, the minute of I was trying to figure out like the best angle for the camera and yeah, I get those kind of things. Where are you guys located?
Downtown on 19th Street. So at the heart of
1509
downtown.
19th Street.
Yeah. So at the heart of downtown.
1509 19th Street?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where you guys need to go there and look at their cute clothes.
Check 'em out.
I'm definitely gonna go look now.
Okay, so if someone wants you to come out to their event, how much do you charge and like how does that work out?
Do you want to answer or you want me to answer?
I need to sneeze one.
Okay, I'll answer. It depends what kind of event, because our purpose, which I think is what sets us aside from a lot of other local boutiques, is we give back a lot. That was the whole reason why we started, was to raise money to give back. So if it's like fundraisers for nonprofits, we don't charge, and then we just give them a percentage of what we make. If it's like a private, we only charge for private events, but it's only like, it depends, like how big and how small. So maybe like from $35 to $45, but it's just a deposit, and that goes towards like the person's purchase. So it's
I don't
not,
think that's bad.
yeah, so it's not.
I love that. That's so nice.
I know, I love the whole truck. Like, it's amazing. You don't do the events anymore for the Hispanic Chamber, or did you?
We just recently got out of it because it's like a year contract type of thing. We didn't enroll or sign up again only because, I don't know,
I felt like the food did better when I went out to the events, so I was like,
the only Hispanic Chamber event we did, I think the other was Muertos, I think.
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Were
think.
we there?
Yeah, one at the park.
Maybe I
That was
think
downtown, that was the
I know we
downtown
were
event.
scheduled for that.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
were
know if
scheduled.
I don't know if we did that.
Yeah.
So, do you guys plan on expanding like outside of Bakersfield?
Yes.
Yes.
So, right now, because we didn't plan on having a store, I didn't plan on having a store until I grew up in the east side. She kind of grew up in the east side too. But like I grew up over there, and they're remodeling the whole East Hills Mall. So that's where I wanted my first store to be, but didn't work out that way.
Have they started construction on that yet?
No.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Taking
like
forever.
I want to say either like because my stepdad, I want to say he gave the loan for the East Hills Mall to get renovated, but I don't know if like maybe they are backing out of doing it now because construction was supposed to be like
This summer they were supposed to start.
it
bringing
was
down.
insane. Yeah, he had like dates and everything. I didn't ask anymore, but it was multiple investors because it was
Mhm.
it's $1 million, or it was more than that. Not even more than it was like 4 million something like job that they were gonna do. They were supposed to put like Dave and Buster's in there. I mean, just insane things in there.
Did they stop because of like all the mega malls not really doing well, or
I think they could
they
have
just like lag? Like
they could have looked at the demographics around it and then be like, I don't know if it's gonna do well or not. But it's been like a ghost town for a long time, so I was
know.
like excited for it to be something.
Me too. I loved it. I grew
used to
up
love the
over
East
there.
Mall. Yeah, me too.
So like
She went to Highland, so
I went to a lot of high schools, but I started out at BHS, then I went to East, then I went to South, then I went back to East. So.
Oh wow.
But I went to Washington and Longfellow and Noble, so those are all East
yeah,
schools.
those are all East
Yeah.
Side schools. Okay, so being young business owners, what do you guys struggle with?
Staying consistent and like focused
Yeah.
and not slacking off. It's hard.
Procrastination.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Very good.
That's cool.
Alrighty, so
Cool, but
this is the hardest game I think of all. I always end. I'm sure you guys listened, but I end my podcast with this. It's the plead the fifth game. So I'm gonna ask you both 3 really hard questions.
I told her about this.
Yes,
one.
it's hard. So I'm gonna ask you 3 really hard questions, and whatever you can only plead the fifth to one. The rest, the other team would have to answer. So I'm going to give you the 3 questions. I'm gonna ask to both of you guys. You guys, I mean, obviously your answers should probably be different. Okay.
I'm out.
not too bad.
It's not too bad. Okay, so first question. Name one person that's a troll on social media. You guys have one for you guys. Does anybody troll you
Like
guys?
on us?
Does anybody troll you guys?
Can it be someone famous?
Yeah, nobody
Yeah,
famous
nobody.
trolls us.
No.
Oh my gosh. So like,
A troll, like
Like
how would you
stalks us?
Like
Annoying.
annoying, hates. Like
there's somebody.
just like a hater.
Oh,
Like,
I hate this.
I can name a list.
Oh,
But it's there's a few.
One-
Just
one
is there one that like comes to mind off the bat?
Yeah, but I'm gonna plead the fifth because I can't do that one.
Are you gonna play the fifth?
Plead the fifth, or do you
Are
want to
you
give
gonna
a
say
name?
name?
I really want to say a name, but
Do it.
oh shoot. Can it be her?
Man, against our business, really?
Oh, then I don't know. I plead whatever.
Play the fifth? Okay. So you guys, the next 2. So the second one, who has better style between you two?
We're completely different. I mean, I always look like a bum though. Like I don't dress up at
She
all,
helps
ever.
you. Your jacket's mom.
But I'm really like I like the boho look, and she likes the younger crowd, like
I
the
think
Fashion
I like
Nova and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it's gonna
That
have to
makes
be
you guys like a dynamic duo, you know?
Yes.
I guess.
It's gonna be me then. If I really had to. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
So you're
we're
gonna
just
say
too
you,
different.
and then you're gonna say you. Okay, we're not gonna agree on that, but that's fine. You answered. Okay, and then the last one. How much, like after, because I personally know how much goes in after inventory and all this. Do you guys even is it well enough to profit off of to keep going with business?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Good. Because I mean, I can't even say it enough. It's hard. Like,
It is.
I give so much respect to people who aren't the big retailers, like all those big stores at the mall, and then the little boutiques. Like if people just knew how it's a lot of work, tagging and everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I hate
Right.
We just got into this argument today, me and my mom, because we got new inventory yesterday. So we woke up early because I had a meeting with people from the post office at like 8 in the morning at her office. So we went there, and then from there we went to the store and like started putting on new inventory and then she texted me like at 5, and she was like, "Okay, are you done? Like, is everything tagged? Is everything saved?" I was like,
Is everything on the website?
I was like, no, like I barely put everything out, and I'm rearranging the store right now.
It's hard. It
Yeah.
is. I give so much
So
respect
like,
for it.
you know how like a lot of people our age, they have to work like a Starbucks job or a Taco Bell job. Like, are you guys like profiting enough to like out of the business to where you don't have to do that? Like, because that would be awesome. Like,
Yeah.
really? Okay,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So
I want to work somewhere so
this is
bad.
funny.
Really?
I had two, well, I had 3 jobs before this one. My 3rd job, I only worked there because I had a loan for the truck that I had to get out to like do the truck.
Okay.
And I needed to pay it back, so I got a job while the truck was getting worked on. But my 2 other jobs, I worked at the outlets, and I hated it. I hated it so much. But sometimes, because like I said, I don't have a social life, so I always tell them like, oh, I want a regular job just to meet people my age. Because everybody I meet, like at business things, they're all way older. Like, I'm not gonna
All the
lie.
mixers and
Yeah,
stuff. that
like, they're
do you guys
older.
do you guys do mixers?
I've done like 2, 3, like 2 or 3. She doesn't because they're usually like one was at the Padre and it was a bar or something. And,
She did one. Oh.
yeah.
Do you go out and pass out cards?
Like at mixers?
Or just like in
Anywhere?
general? Yeah.
That's
Mia
something
does that.
really
I do
fun.
that.
She does that at school.
Really?
Yeah, she's
That's
at
awesome.
school.
Oh,
First Friday.
That's
Are
really
your
cool.
friends or like schoolmates really supportive of what you do, or do they try to get like like a deal, like come on, knock the price down?
Actually, well, this is probably
Yeah.
more to
Let me
her.
talk.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. 'Cause she has to go to
Yeah, they
school.
always like give me a discount, and I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and
But
that's
like,
always hard.
even like people that don't really talk to me, they try to talk to me now. It's like,
Oh, because of everything.
Yeah, I'm just-
Yeah. I know. I just read something right now and says like people don't talk. People aren't your friends because
they like you,
they like
your
you.
position.
They like your position.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, great.
I feel like a lot of people that we thought would be more supportive are the ones that are like the least supportive. It's weird.
We
We feel that
I'm not even kidding you. Like,
100%.
it's not a lot of followers, but I have 600, and I don't have that many followers. I deny like a bunch of people on my personal because, or I did because of my daughter being on my page. She's everywhere. She's blasted all over, and I was like, I don't want creepy people looking at my daughter. So I had it private forever, but I made it public when I put on the mic with Jaclyn as my second business page. Only 60 of my own followers, and out of 600 followed me for my business page.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
and
just
then
was
you-
sad about that. Like, really?
You see who like views your like stories and whatever, and
All the
then like
time.
you're like, oh, but you're still not following.
Yeah,
like
no.
you keep viewing,
We
but
have,
I'm trying
like-
to take it personal.
We have certain people that like view our story, like they're always like the first like 10 to like view
Yeah.
our story, watch our
They're
lives
other
and
boutiques.
stuff. Yeah, like from other boutiques.
she never
Yeah.
And then
in there, but
They're
okay.
just,
They're just nosy.
and then
I've
there's
learned.
like all the boutiques in Rosedale have us blocked.
wow,
Yeah.
really?
Mhm.
That's like super non-supportive. That's really
but
I'd
we're
make a
gonna
fake.
go
I would
stole
make
their
it.
sign.
I'd make a fake account.
It's telling me.
a boutique stole your sign. Who? What boutique? Just say it.
Spoiled rotten. Okay.
Spoiled.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What?
That's very petty. Spoiled rotten.
Well, I don't
very
like their
petty.
stuff anyways.
Yeah, they're right.
Yeah.
So
I don't like their stuff either.
I really.
But we only
really
found
don't.
out because the granddaughter or something,
Ah.
granddaughter, great granddaughter. The owner is an older lady. Like
Yes.
I don't know who she is. I don't know what she looks like.
Oh,
I
I
wouldn't
know.
know what she looks like. But their granddaughter or great granddaughter or something goes to Garces, and she has a lot of friends from Garces. And then our sign was stolen, and I just thought because we're downtown. I was like, oh, it's probably like some random person or somebody that doesn't like us that's like our age. So I'm like, who's gonna like? What do you want a sign for? Like, I don't know what they're gonna do with it. Not like they could use it. So we didn't think nothing of it. We let it go, and then they have us blocked on Instagram. So like on my personal, I seen them on like somebody liked a picture of theirs or something, and I went and their logo was a lot similar to ours, and I was like, that's weird because they had a completely different thing.
Switched it all.
Yeah, like it's completely different. So I messaged them.
Was it an actual like sign they like took?
Yeah.
From it? Wow.
It's like
They
a
sold
sign.
it off.
Yeah, let me show you a picture of the sign because it's an actual sign.
It's ridiculous. Like there, other businesses are like I hate to say it, they're not really that supportive. And even when you want to like podcast with them, they won't. They won't reply. They won't give you the time.
But there's
of day,
some
like-
boutiques
It's
that
the
like
sign.
Benefit.
Like,
Like they
yeah.
stole our sign.
Wow.
How did you get up there?
That's
And the thing is, they said
a jump or
and they
something.
redid it with their stuff because their stuff was like hot pink with
You
the
gotta
crown
be
before.
kidding.
And now it's
Ridiculous.
the SP is like the MV on there.
Yeah,
So
like all
they kinda
cursive.
just copied it.
Yeah.
Man, people need to learn how to be original, or I don't even know. But do you have any advice for those who wish to open their own boutique?
Yeah, you have to be very consistent and your pictures matter. And something that I think works for us a lot is we're at the store, like we know our customers. I can have customers go in and I'll know exactly what to show them because I just know what they like, what they go for usually and stuff like that. Or we have a lot of people that shop with us just because they like us. Like all of our customers or like returning customers, they are there for over 30 minutes just sitting there talking to us. Like
You guys are all cute there. That chair. I love that
Our
chair.
Delilah chair.
What is it?
Our Delilah
Also,
chair.
if you take a picture and tag us, you get like a percentage off.
Yeah.
So
Is it like a throne or something?
No, I'll show
No,
you.
it is the bomb though. Like
We like put some.
you guys had a baby sit in that chair. And I
Mhm,
looked at.
it was
I was looking through
really-
everything because I had to get ready for this. But
It's that chair.
look how cute
It's just
That is so cute.
Like I want one of those in my room.
Oh,
They're
that's so
Me
cute.
too.
They're so.
I slept on it.
We always
Yeah.
fall asleep on it when it's like later in the day, and I'm just like, man, I'm tired, and then we'll fall asleep on the chair. So.
Oh my gosh.
Do you guys do online shopping as well, or is it just storefront and the mobile boutique right now?
We have a website, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We don't push our website a lot, or as much as we should. That's actually what we're focusing on right now because I don't know. But usually we don't. We have it and we do sell on it, but that's something we're focusing on right now.
Mhm.
Just like
sitting
another,
around it.
yeah, it's another thing to take on because then you have
Yeah.
to think about like your shipping labels and like your packaging that you're gonna send out,
Mhm.
and if you're gonna put a card in your stuff to thank them, and
Yeah,
all
we
those,
do.
all those, yeah, all those things. Like it's like, oh, it's a lot.
And
So
it
much
costs money.
thought
All of it
and-
costs money. So.
Yeah.
I just can't even. I give all this like.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Well, I'm excited. This was it, you guys. It was that's all the games and questions, and that was our 4th episode. So we're
Nice.
done.
That'd be
Thank
cool
you
if we
guys.
can like meet up and like do this again too. Like we're like
Yes.
further along.
Yes, you guys are our first,
Yeah.
so I was a little bit nervous, but it's good.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank
That's
you for
it.
having us.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye guys.
Thank you for listening to episode 4 featuring sisters Maraiah and Mia, owners of Melange Boutique. Make sure to be following my Instagram on the mic with Jaclyn for updates on future guests. Also, remember to push the subscribe button and stay tuned because next week I'll be sitting down and talking with the talented makeup artist Tasha.